With Blackpink's contracts coming to an end soon, fans have been wondering if the members are going to continue with the group or disband. Over the years, YG's weird decisions made in regards to Blackpink have been widely known, but in what ways did they ruin Blackpink? The mistreatment of Blackpink has been a long discussion amongst fans ever since their debut, basically. When they made their debut in 2016, Boombayah received positive reviews from music critics, managed to debut at number 7 on the South Korean Gaon digital chart as they managed to sell more than 88,000 digital units and garner nearly 2 million streams in South Korea. The debut did well internationally too, as it topped the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart, so you knew from the beginning that Blackpink were destined for great things. The members also stole the hearts of the public with their talents and charisma, and everyone believed that since Boombayah did so well, the girls would become a priority for the company. That didn't end up happening. For those of you that didn't know, Blackpink were supposed to debut much earlier than 2016. YG was planning to debut 2 new girl groups after 21, one of which was a group similar to SNSD but in YG style called Next Girl Group. They were originally named Pink Punk and were supposed to hit the stage in 2012, but for some reason their debut kept being postponed. They even posted Jennie's teaser very early on, and there were reports that Pink Punk would debut in 2014, but the group was nowhere to be seen, which was pretty hard on the members. Jennie has been pretty open about how every time she thought the group was going to debut, it would get pushed to another date. Whether YG was waiting until 21 disbanded to let the group debut, or if they felt like it wasn't the right time for them yet, we don't know. Pink Punk was also supposed to have 9 members, but they kept leaving one by one, and the group ended up debuting with the 4 current members under the name Blackpink. But how is it possible that Winner debuted with a full album and Big Bang debuted with an EP, but Blackpink debuted with a single? How is that fair? As I mentioned, Boombayah was a hit, but you'd never think that the girls would be successful because of the low quality of the teasers and the fact that they got no promo whatsoever except for a dance practice video. The girls didn't even attend any variety shows until their comeback with Playing with Fire, despite how much the public wanted to get to know the members and their personalities. Blackpink ended up releasing 4 songs in 2016, and YG even ended up promising that Blackpink would release 8 music videos in total by the end of the year. According to an exclusive report from Star News, YG Entertainment is planning on releasing Blackpink songs continuously for 5 months. Apparently they were planning to film a total of 8 music videos, which we all know didn't end up happening. Just to give you an idea of how unserious YG were about this statement, Blackpink's 8th music video was in 2020 with How You Like That, 4 years after the company's initial promise. YG Entertainment also announced that they would release a reality TV show for the members called Blackpink TV, which we got the behind-the-scenes footage of, but never the actual show. After releasing Square 2 in November of 2016, the group was basically inactive until 7 months later when As If It's Your Last was released in June 2017. This was not a smart decision considering the group had basically just debuted. They had reached tons of success as rookies, yet the company let them rest for 7 months, which would have been career ruining if it wasn't for the fact that people had fallen in love with them and were able to wait for new releases for as long as it took. But obviously, even the members started to get worried on whether the comeback would be successful since the fans hadn't heard from them in 7 months. Jennie even had to go on V-Live and say, "It's hard to ignore because it hurts my feelings, but we're always working on our new song, our new album, so don't give up, let's not give up, both of us." Poor Jennie looked like she was close to tears. The song was presented as a gift to fans and as a preview to another album, Square 3, which fans were promised in the same year. As you all know, the expected album was never released, and Blackpink ended up performing Playing with Fire and As If It's Your Last in award shows because, well, they didn't have anything else to perform. In fact, the latter was the only song that Blackpink released during the entire year. This pattern of promises that fans never got to see come true went on for an unnecessarily long time. At the end of 2017, YG Entertainment confirmed that Blackpink would make a comeback in January of 2018 with no date specified. Almost a full month went by with no teasers or other information about the comeback being released when YG made a statement on January 26 saying that the company is doing their best for Blackpink and that the girls are working very late to record songs for their mini album. They also said that it makes no sense that Blackpink released only 1 song in 2017, which was quite a bold statement coming from the company that decides how many songs the group releases in a year. Then Square Up release was announced, Blackpink's first mini album in their 2 years of being active, but the teasers were the very definition of $2 and a dream. The comeback was also rushed, and the company ended up overworking the girls to get everything ready, with Rosé not getting any sleep and Jennie and Jisoo being in the training room at 2 a.m. on the day of the comeback. Then there was the issue of the solos. Jennie was the first to get a solo, which got her tons of hate since she was the first member to debut. Some thought that it was unfair for her to get a debut before the other members and other YG artists, while while some thought that it wasn't logical for YG to give solo debuts to the members since Blackpink didn't have a lot of songs as a group. Even when she did, the promotions were minimal and the solo diaries were self-produced by Jennie without help from the company. YG also promised that the other members would release their solo songs in the same year, but it's been 3 years and Jisoo's solo still hasn't been released. The months between comebacks continued to get longer and the promotions got shorter. Their first full album came 4 years after their debut, while groups like Big Bang, Treasure, and iKON got it in a matter of months. The songs and collabs didn't get a lot of promotion due to Interscope's and YG's incompetence, and they didn't get another comeback until 2 years later. Yeah, you heard me right. 2 whole years between comebacks when Blackpink were at the height of their careers. The comeback date ended up changing a lot too. In April 2022, it was reported that Blackpink would be making their comeback in June. Then it was said that the comeback would be released in July. Then the comeback was finally confirmed to happen in August, but then the actual album got released in September. A whole mess. The pre-release track Pink Venom did get released in August, but many fans felt disappointed about the release, feeling as if it wasn't worth waiting 2 years for this comeback. But the anticipation was high either way, as YG Entertainment had promised a full album and the most expensive music video for the title track. Well, the full album in question only had 8 tracks, 2 of which fans had already heard, and there was nothing special about the music video, as it seemed like all of YG's budget had gone into the bedazzled tank and the Lamborghini that were shown. There weren't a lot of promotions for the comeback, and the tour is also headed for disappointment, as YG seriously undermined how popular Blackpink are by booking them stadiums with low capacity like they aren't able to fill the seats and sell everything out. Let's not even get into how the members are mistreated individually, because we'd be here all day. As Blackpink's contract is about to end, the fans are waiting for them to finally cut their ties with YG, because so far, they've done nothing but sabotage their careers. The girls have been trained a lot for them to be treated this way and have expressed many times how much they want to be idols and perform. I mean, remember Jennie's shady remark at one of their concerts when she said, "I want to do 10 more songs, if I had any." It's really shameful for YG Entertainment to give the group and the members few comebacks and promotions, variety show appearances, and in general, little to no chances to show their capabilities. The main rapper doesn't get to rap very often, the lead vocalist gets a few seconds of lines and very little screen time as the visual, the main vocalist has started to get fewer and fewer lines, and the main dancer hasn't gotten any dance breaks. The company has also discredited their writing abilities many times and has refused certain collabs, even though Western artists have expressed a desire to work with the members either individually or as a group. Fans want the girls to put an end to the mistreatment by refusing to re-sign with YG and continue their careers under the management of another company. Jennie, Lisa, and Rosé could do very well internationally as they have solid fan bases overseas, and Jisoo could also have a great career as a soloist or an actress, just not under YG Entertainment. The fans are impatiently waiting for the members' decision, but one thing's for sure is that they will be supporting the girls whatever they do. Share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. Bye!